How's it going, everyone? It's Mike from PC Classic Cars back with another virtual description. Today we are going to talk about my 1990 GMC K1500 with 66,000 original miles. And this is a very unique truck, being that it is an SLX with the factory Z71 off-road package and all of the other cool additional upgrades that the truck has from the factory back in the day. The background on it is I bought it from a private individual. He had the truck for a while. We have great records on it. We have a clean Carfax. I have the original window sticker. It is a verified 66,000 15 original mile truck. There is no accidents, no damage, or anything ever reported negative on the Carfax. I also have the original purchase agreement, a bunch of miscellaneous receipts, some mileage entries that are handwritten, as well as good mileage entries on the Carfax, and just a bunch of really good original paperwork that goes with the truck. The driveline that's in it is the original fuel injected 350. It runs extremely well, does everything you'd want a 66,000 mile truck to do. It is optioned with the 700R4 automatic overdrive transmission. You do have your new process 241C transfer case, your standard 10 bolt rear end, but this one does have the optional upgraded rear diff locker in it. You do have your standard power steering, power front disc brakes, and then your rear drums. On your exhaust, you retain your original stock manifolds. You do have your single crossover pipe, your catalytic converter, and then you have an aftermarket muffler and tailpipe. Not very loud going down the road. It's more of a stock style replacement muffler than anything, but it has been done, so I figured I'd note that on this video. You do have factory AC, which blows really nice and cold. Very, very comfortable while you're going down the road, even in this Texas 100-degree heat. You do, you do again have the factory Z71 off-road package. You have your Bilstein shocks, your front sway bar. You do have the optional engine oil cooler, and then the optional heavy-duty radiator and transmission oil coolers as well. So this truck was optioned really as a base model truck, being the SLX. So you'd get the um, stock bench seat with the manual windows and manual locks, but it was optioned with all of your off-road package equipment that you could get with the truck. So it's really cool. You got all the fancy off-road stuff, but you have your standard interior where you don't have any of the electronic stuff to go wrong. So this truck was special ordered this way, which is really cool. It's the only one I've ever seen optioned like this. Take a look at the test drive video. You'll see me driving the truck down the road. It drives absolutely fantastic. There's nothing to complain about mechanically. Cruise is excellent at 75 miles an hour. You kick the cruise and you're just ready to go. But it is a awesome, awesome driving truck, and you'll see that in that test drive video. On my does it work section, basically everything works. The only disclaimer that I have is one of the washer fluid sprayers is not spraying any fluid. The driver's side works, but the passenger side isn't spraying any fluid. Most likely that the hose is probably just clogged up. The rest of your lights, gauges, horn, wipers, radio, the heat, the AC, the parking brake, all of that other stuff is functioning properly. If you take a look at the does it work section, it is posted on my website in multiple places. It's going to outline what works and what doesn't work. And if anyone needs further clarification on any of that stuff, don't hesitate to call and we'll give you some further insight. But this is a really ready to go pickup. On my normal pre-inspection where I check for leaks, the wear items of the suspension and the steering components, everything checks out great. All of your fluids are clean and ready to go. The battery and the charging system tested out great. The suspension and the steering is all factory equipment. The Bilstein shocks and the sway bars do what they're supposed to do. It has a great road feel going down the highway. The tires are a 2019 date code. There's no dry rot, no cracking. That was also one of the additional options that this truck did have. It had the upgraded tire size, which is a 265/75, and that still is what it retains right now. The brakes, the U-joints, the fuel system, and the air, the fuel and air system, all that stuff has been inspected and it checks out great. Nothing needs to be serviced on the truck and it's ready to go. On the exterior, you do have the code WA9088, which is the crimson red. It is original paint. It shows great front to back. It has a little bit of some little road wear imperfections, some little touch-ups in the paint, some smaller little scuffs. It's all very, very minimal. In my additional informations tab posted on the website, pcclassiccars.com, you're going to see photos of all the little imperfections. A couple small little imperfections in the front bumper. Same thing with the grille where some of that chrome plating is starting to come loose a little bit on the grill, but just really, really minor. Overall, cosmetically, it's an excellent, excellent truck. You do have that really nice spray and bed liner as well. Factory style wheels, again, good tires all the way around. On the interior, you have the code 82L, which is the gray interior. And this is probably my favorite thing about the truck is it's the stock style base model interior with the one-piece rubber floor mat, the standard bench seat, and you have manual windows and manual locks, which I definitely prefer. I'm kind of an outlier on that. I just like the simplicity of it, less electronic things to go wrong. Just very, very clean on the inside. You have a little wear on both of the armrests from where your arm would sit while you're driving the truck, but that's really about it. Everything else shows great. I did forget to mention on the paint, when you pop open the doors, obviously it's original paint in the jambs as well. You do have some wear items on the jambs where maybe your foot would slide in and out, so you have a little bit of wear paint in that area. That would be the worst thing cosmetically on the truck, is the jambs do have a little bit of wear spots from getting in and out. You'll see photos of that in the additional informations tab as well. The engine bay, when you pop the hood, is all OE spec. It's very clean. The firewall, the inner fenders, the core support, everything is excellent. There is nothing out of place. All of your factory labels are intact and in the correct positions. It's a survivor style interior, and nothing has really been messed with or changed. The underneath falls into the same category. It shows great. It's all original metal. The floors, the frame rails, the inner rockers, and the cab corners. There's no rust issues, no rust problems of any kind. The only thing that's really been replaced is that muffler and tailpipe has been replaced at some point, but it still shows excellent front to back on the bottom. Overall, this is an excellent K1500. I love the fact that it's a GMC. I get a lot of Chevrolets that come through my shop for the K1500s. I don't get a lot of GMCs, and that's another aspect of the truck that is very rare, that it is a GMC that was ordered as a base model truck and then had all of the performance suspension stuff added as options onto the truck. You got the Z71 package. You got the optional locker rear differential. You have the heavy duty coolers on the truck. Just a very unique SLX GMC K1500 with the Z71 options. Just a very cool truck. I probably will never get another one that's optioned like this. And it is very nice front to back. Bunch of great paperwork. The Carfax is clean. There's really nothing to complain about. And one of my favorite K1500s that I've had roll through my shop. As always, I appreciate y'all stopping in to watch another one of my virtual descriptions. Make sure you check out that test drive video along with the additional informations tab. Both are posted on my website, pcclassiccars.com. I'll catch you guys on the next video, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.